an elderly woman walked into a bank but was immediately thrown out, mistaken for a beggar. But when the CEO arrived, everything changed in an instant. What happened next will leave you speechless. Watch until the end to find out. That morning, a grand bank in the city center was bustling with customers handling their financial matters. Employees greeted clients with warm smiles, but the atmosphere changed the moment an elderly woman walked in. She wore simple, worn-out clothes and carried a small, tattered handbag. Her steps were slow, but her gaze was steady with confidence. She made her way to the reception desk, intending to speak with someone. Before she could say a word, a security guard approached with a dismissive look. "Ma'am, what do you need?" he asked, his tone laced with condescension. The old woman smiled politely. "I'd like to speak with the bank manager." The guard chuckled and exchanged glances with the receptionist. "This is a bank, not a place for begging. If you need help, there are shelters for that." Some customers nearby turned to look. A few whispered among themselves, while others simply watched with pity. But the woman remained calm. "I just need a few minutes. Please tell the manager I'd like to speak with him." The guard shook his head. "Sorry, but you need to leave now. You're disturbing our customers." Without giving her a chance to explain, he escorted her out of the building. Minutes later, a sleek luxury car pulled up in front of the bank. A well-dressed man in an expensive suit stepped out in a hurry. He looked around anxiously, and when his eyes landed on the old woman outside, his expression changed instantly. He rushed toward her. "Mother! Why are you outside?" The woman smiled gently. "The staff inside said I wasn't welcome." The man turned sharply to the security guard, who now looked utterly confused and nervous. "Do you have any idea who she is?" he demanded. The guard swallowed hard. I thought she was just a beggar." The man shook his head in disappointment before turning back to the elderly woman. "Mother, please come inside. I deeply apologize for this misunderstanding." Inside the bank, employees stared in shock as the man treated the woman with the utmost respect. One of them whispered, "Who is she?" The answer came swiftly. That man was the CEO of the bank, and the woman they had just thrown out? She wasn't a beggar, she was the bank's largest investor. Years ago, she had been a successful entrepreneur, entrusting a significant portion of her wealth to the bank. But she had chosen to live a simple, quiet life away from the spotlight. Now, those who had judged her based on her appearance could only bow their heads in shame. Before leaving, the elderly woman looked at the manager and staff. Judging people by their appearance can be your biggest mistake. I hope you won't make it again. With that, she walked away, leaving behind a silent room, along with a lesson no one would soon forget.